From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, and taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singing. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. That one felt good. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that drops in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
No, that's a ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Cody Bellinger.
Ripped to third. Bichette whips it to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in New York, top of the second, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. That one out to right. Judge has a beat on it. And there's one away. Luis Robert now. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now an 0-2 from Free.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Mark Vientos in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes. On the ground to third, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail here 1-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Chisholm in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Left field. And that's the inning. We played 2 innings. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the 3rd inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Curveball drops in there. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Carson Benj. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out, man. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a big swing and a miss. Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch is
the ball.
high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. That one found hard the other way. In the air to left center. Bellinger settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And you come here to this yard and it's all on display. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't Matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff, he is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
I think you could make a pretty strong case that the most famous sports name in the world is the New York Yankees. It's the franchise that resonates across the globe probably more than any other. Everyone's heard of the Yankees because of the length of that history. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
And that Yankee hat, I mean, it's all over the place. Moms at the supermarket, music videos. You just look and you're going to see one just about every day. But to wear that hat for real on the field, something that's very special.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Weaver, the right-hander, loosening up as well. What a stop. Throw to third. They get the force. Misplay doesn't cost them. Back at Yankee Stadium. On to the 4th. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Max Fried will go to work. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Judge under it. 1 away. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. First offering, and it just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Grisham on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Flied to right his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Comes up empty.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Polanco off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Brooks Raley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Raley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Then strikes. Getting ready to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans. 2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
That was a missile off the bat to the deep part of the field. And once he beat the center fielder and one-hopped the wall, he kicked it into another gear for extra bases.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back in New York. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. That one just misses. Ball 2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Good eye right there.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
In the air, left field. Bellinger under it. And that quickly 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Carson Benj. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Substitution now at first base. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.